Hey there, Capper Academy. Today we are going to talk about how to do a quick CMA for your for your sellers. So the first thing that I log into is Georgia MLS. This property is in Fayetteville, and I've actually started using the Cloud CMA. So you can log into the home page and then scroll down to the bottom, and it's Cloud CMA right there, very last one. And if you haven't signed up for the Cloud CMA, they may require you to sign up. But once you sign up, this is how your screen looks, and then you'll hit Create New Report, CMA. And then you're going to put in your client's name. And then you'll put in the property address. As you start typing the address, it should pop up. So there we go. And per the tax record, usually the square footage in the bed and bath will populate. However, if it doesn't populate, then you need to go to the tax record. Go back to CRS Tax Suite. I know that I need Fayette County. Oops, sorry. 5 Butterfield Lane. I'm looking for square footage and subdivision here. So let me go back to my Cloud CMA. So the square footage was 2536. 2536. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's a residential property. And I hit quick and dirty this here and get 10 listings and go for it from there. More criteria really kind of just depends on the particular property, but I just hit pick the 10 and fetch. I know that this particular property, they've added rooms in the basement, and this is going to be your guide. So here it has the different listings. Now these all say expired. Me personally, I'm not using any expired listings, so we're going to uncheck those. Withdrawn listing, uncheck that. Closed. This is what I'm looking for. Closed, closed, closed. This particular property was built in 1995. So I don't know if I would use this one from 1979 or 1986. This one is 4,000 square feet. So a little bit outside of what we're doing here. Because that one was built in 1995. I mean, I would go as far as 2005. It's possible, but it's 4,000 square feet. Mine's only around 25. So I'm going to keep on looking. 96. I would add this one. Let me look. It really depends on the property. Now this one is pending, which will be a soon-to-be comp. This is currently active. So based upon these, you can decide which ones best match your property. So if you want to know more about, let's say I want to know more about this particular one, I'll hit details and adjustments. So this is showing me all the pictures so that I know how to compare. This one is fully done. It gives the description and the information. So you can decide, does this really apply or not, and if I need to make any adjustments, right? So based upon this, I don't know what the property looks like. This is just an example. So let's say, for instance, I believe that this property is around the median, which is around 402. Here, you can put, let's say we say 402. If you hit the price guide and net sheet, this kind of gives you an example of $69 a square foot. It's sold, active ones are $115, and then the ones that sold are, that there's a fluke in there somewhere. So for expense, you're going to put, first thing, if they have a mortgage payoff, you're going to put the mortgage payoff. So they have a payoff of $192,000. Hit save. Then the next thing I'm going to put is taxes. So based upon their tax range, so their taxes were, look, $2,700. So depending on what your estimated close date is, I like to shoot over. So if it's 27, I'll put 2,000. Then the next thing I may put is repairs or closing costs. And then I always put optional, because those are optional things that they it could possibly do. So with this one at 402,000, I would maybe do maybe 10,000, because 3% is 12,000. Then the last thing I'm going to put is commission, and this I'll put max. So maximum is 6%. So 6% is 24,120. So this lets them know, hey, your payoff is 192 plus your taxes plus your optional amount of repairs and closing costs plus your concessions for commissions. So they should net around 173,000 when they sell. Okay. So then now that you've got all this together, and this map kind of shows where all the different properties are, then you'll hit Customize Report. When you customize the report, you can go in and customize to whatever style that you like. They have different color options. So they have themes that you can choose. I literally go with the default. I don't even play with all this. But they have a title page. So you can hit the eyeball here and it'll show you what it looks like. So this is your title page. Agent resume. So I have filled out my agent resume. I edited it. I put my logos. I put my experience, all that kind of stuff. And you can edit here. Edit over to the side where it says edit. And let's say you don't want to put your agent resume in here. Well, you can hit this minus sign and get rid of it. If you want to add it back in, you can add it back in. If you want to put in a cover letter or a company letter, you can add that in. So here is where you can add stuff and take away stuff. For listings, I always add all the rest of the photos. I like to add the online evaluation analysis because it helps with Zestimates and how much does it actually sell against the Zestimate price. So Zestimate says 411, it sold for 402. Zestimate says 490, it actually sold for 495. So this will help them figure out the difference between the Zestimate. So I like this. I'm going to plus it, add it in here. Let's say, why do I need a real estate professional? Let's look at that. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe I don't like this. I don't want to add this. I'm going to take it away. So after I add in and take away all the things that I want, then you can publish the report. And what's great about publishing this report is that you can print it and you can also email it and use it as like a slideshow if you're in front of your customer. So my time is running low on this recording. However, it will show here that it's publishing, but once it's done, you can have a PDF or play the slideshow. This is how the slideshow looks. And you can tab over and go through it like that. And then you can scroll down as well while you're in there.